Hi students, a warm good morning to all of you. Today we will discuss two topics. First one is eating habits in animals and the second one is breathing in animals. Clear? So let's discuss about the first one, that is eating habits in animals. Eating habits in clear? We know that food is an essential component in everyone's life, including birds, animals or humans. So, like humans, animals also take food in order to get energy, to move around, to grow and to stay healthy. Different animals take or consume different types of food. Say for example, cow, goat and rabbit. What do they eat? They eat grass. And what about the lion and tiger? They eat flesh of others. So different animals eat different types of food. And on the basis of their food or a food habit, animals can be divided into three types: herbivores, carnivores and omnivores. Clear? On the basis of their food habits, animals are divided into three types. First one is herbivores, second one is carnivores and the third one is omnivores. Clear? So let's deal with the first one, herbivores. What is this? Herbivores. So herbivores animals are animals which eat only plants. What they eat? They eat only plants. Herbivores animals are animals that eat only plants. Or in simple words, we can say that plant eating animals are known as herbivores. For example, cow, goat, rabbit. What do they eat? They eat only plants or grass. Clear? Then, these animals have sharp front teeth called incisors for what? For biting the food, and strong back teeth which is called molars for grinding the food. Clear? These animals have what? Strong front teeth called incisors for biting and a strong back teeth called molars for grinding the food. Clear? Yes. And the second one is carnivores. Clear? Second one is carnivores. So, flesh eating animals are known as carnivores. Clear? Or carnivores animals which eat only flesh. Clear? Say for example, lion and tiger. They eat or they consume flesh of other animals. Clear? So such type of animals are called carnivores. Clear? And what is their speciality? For tearing the flesh, they have sharp teeth which is called a canine. Clear? For tearing the flesh, they have sharp teeth called canine. Clear? And they have strong limbs with sharp claws to kill other animals. Clear? So flesh-eating animals are called carnivores, and they have strong sharp teeth, which is called canine. And what about their limbs? Their limbs are very strong with sharp claws to kill other animals. Then what are the examples? Lion, tiger, eagle, wolf are examples of carnivores. Then the last one is omnivores. Animals that eat flesh of other animals and plants. Animals that consume both flesh and plants are termed as omnivores. Say for example, human beings. We will consume both meat and vegetables, no? So we will come under the category of omnivores. Another example is beer. Beer is also an example of omnivores. Clear?
Breathing in animals. In order to live, animals breathe continuously. An animal breathes in, which means inhales oxygen, and breathes out, which means exhales carbon dioxide. This process is called breathing. Or in simple words, we can say that taking of oxygen and giving out carbon dioxide is called breathing. Land animals like birds, reptiles, and mammals breathe through their lungs. For example, in human beings, air enters through our nostrils or through our mouth and reaches the lungs through a tube called windpipe. Now the lungs take oxygen from the air that is absorbed by blood and taken to all parts of the body, and carbon dioxide is breathed out through nostrils. The animals that live on both land and water are called amphibians. So what are amphibians? The animals that live on both land and water are called amphibians. Say for example, frog. A frog breathes through its lungs when it is in land and breathes through its skin when it is in underwater. So when it is in land, it breathes through lungs, and when it is in underwater, it breathes through skin. Fishes, prawns, and crabs are aquatic animals, and they live in water. They have gills instead of lungs. With the help of these gills, they breathe air dissolved in water, and they take in oxygen and gives out carbon dioxide. A fish takes water through its mouth and passes through its gills. During this process, oxygen dissolved in water is taken up by the fish, and carbon dioxide from the blood is released into the water. Next, insects like cockroach, caterpillar, and grasshopper breathe through tiny holes present in their body, which is called spiracles. So insects like cockroach, caterpillar, and grasshopper breathe through a tiny holes present in their body called spiracles. The air reaches from the spiracles to all parts of the body through small tubes called breathing tube. So students, what is breathing? Taking of oxygen and giving out carbon dioxide is called breathing. And land animals like birds and reptiles, they breathe through their lungs. And amphibians, they can breathe through their lungs as well as through their skin. And aquatic animals, they can breathe through their gills. And for insects, They can breathe by tiny holes present in their body called spiracles.